Louise here from Crazy Borgies. Right, okay, I'm on the last few stitches of the colourful unicorn. Now this one is definitely going up in the bedroom for my girlies because they love unicorns, but I thought I would hop on and just finish the last few stitches with yourselves. As you can hear, Rio is on top form this morning as usual. If you like my content, then please like, subscribe, share, comment down below, follow me on TikTok and Instagram on Crazy Borgies Diamond Art, and hit that little notification bell which will notify you of my future video uploads. So I'm just going to zoom you up closer, not too close though. Okay, so I'm down here at the moment and I'm just working on DMC code 796. So this is like a dark blue colour, and I thought today, once I've finished this stitch along, that I would show you as well, if I can find my needle, I would show you how to wash the stamp, the Ada cloth, after you've completed your stitching. A real basic tutorial about how to do that, because I know Diamond Painting Madness, she was asking me if I could show me washing the fabric, the Ada cloth even. So I thought I'll do it again with you guys, why not? This stitch, this unicorn stitch, has took me quite some time, I'm not going to lie. I don't even know when I started it now. I can't really remember. I should look back at all my videos really, shouldn't I? I'm sure it'll be on there somewhere. There we go. It's always exciting when you finish a project. Get a little bit of excitement, don't you? Or is that just me? I don't know. And then I'm going to start a new start in a couple of days, and I'm going to keep that as a surprise because I need to choose out of all the Joy Sunday kits that I've unboxed recently of the seasons. I'm going to choose one to see which, I don't know. I'm thinking I might do spring, because spring, I don't know. We say spring is only round the corner, isn't it? Well, it doesn't feel like it this morning though. It is freezing here. It was -7 this morning when I took my little one to school. It was cold, very cold, and I've got one at home, I'm afraid, because the one that has severe autism, she has very low immunities, and I know that if I send her to school in this weather, they will let her play with the water tray, and you know, she just doesn't realise, you know, how ill she can get from that type of stuff. So I thought, you know what, she can stay at home today while it's like this. I'd rather that than it end up in a hospital visit. I really don't want to end up in A&E today. Wouldn't be a good look. And especially as we've got one of these this really horrible illness doing the rounds, and there was a little girl died just before Christmas, the Wednesday before Christmas, and she only lives up round the corner from us, and that was from this illness. It's strep A, I think it's called. So it's kind of like made everyone a bit more panicky about it. It's made me more panicky anyway, because obviously having children that have special needs as well, their immunities are a lot weaker than neurotypical children. So she's having a day at home with mummy today, because she's, you know, she was spent all yesterday sneezing and coughing, and I was just like, I'm not really comfortable sending her to school when it's temperatures like this. And at the end of the day, I've got to do, you know, I've got to do what my parent instincts are telling me to do. And that's what my parent instincts were telling me to do, was to keep her at home. Right, so I've now got to go across. So I'm going to go through the back of the cloth. We are nearly there with this one. I was up till about midnight, just gone past midnight, stitching last night, and then my daughter came down and said, come on, time to go to bed, Mum. And I was like, yeah, because sometimes you can get carried away, can't you, when you're near the end and you're like, oh, should I stay up and just finish it? But then I thought, no. And I did struggle getting up this morning, especially when it was so cold outside. I was just like, oh, no, actually, I need to start going to bed earlier. At least trying to go to sleep earlier, because it's not doing me any favours getting up in the mornings, or not getting up in the mornings even, because I'm just tired. And I don't want to get up. And this morning I didn't even hear my alarm go off. So I need to start going to bed at a reasonable time. No, this is a stitch. On the 14 count, I've noticed that it can get a bit tougher to push your needle through as you're getting the more stitches that are on either side of the box that you're stitching. I hope that makes sense. I think it's just because there's less freedom, isn't there, for less space when there's already a stitch or two bits of floss in there already. Hope I'm still in frame. I am. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, it does get slightly trickier to stitch, I'm not going to lie. Had Rio out this morning for her morning cuddle, or morning snuggle as I should say. So you will hear some background noise because, as I said, I've got one of my little ones at home poorly today. Go. If I'm going quiet, guys, it's because I'm focusing. I'm concentrating. There we go. There's that. And then we will come down. And we will come across, so I want to get these stitches done over here to get them out of the way. Like so. If you start making loads of mistakes, guys, just slow your movements down. So whenever I feel like I'm making lots of mistakes, I will just go back to basic stitching method rather than doing all the 2 stitches at the same time. And it is important to just remember to keep the top leg of your crosses facing all the right way. With mine, my top leg always goes to the left. Because of where I'm right-handed, that's just where it feels natural to do the last stitch going in that direction. There we are. There we go. And then we'll move over here. If you want, guys, if you don't want to watch me stitch, you can fast forward me along a bit to the bit where I'm washing the Ada cloth. That's fine. I don't mind. Yesterday was church day, so I was at church yesterday. That was nice. So I already got a stitch there. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice when you've finished your project because you feel like last few stitches it's coming together nicely, isn't it? Just trying to see. I'm on 19 minutes so far. That's not too bad. Right, so now I've got to go over here, back over. I've got this old sewing box and it's falling apart, like literally the lid is hanging off it. I need to get a new hinge for it. It's really old. I found it in my cupboard actually. I think it used to be my mum's. It's just falling apart though, really. Right, there we go. So there's that all stitched, and then all we've got left to do now is just this little tiny area up here, and then we're finito. Yes. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to pause you while I sort my daughter out and then come back. Hang on. Right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorted her out temporarily. Yeah, it is slightly tougher to stitch like this. So back to basics, that's all right. So I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Didn't really do much this weekend. It was too cold to want to do anything. My eczema's playing up on my hands again. I think it's because of the heating. When I have the heating on a lot, I notice a huge difference, and even my children suffer from eczema as well, and they've been scratching like mad as well. But you know, really and truly, this time of year we don't really have much of a choice, because it's either that or turn the heating off and freeze. So yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Actually, I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to push that tail down like so. I'm going to run out of floss. You can see it. But that's okay. We've got plenty of floss left. I think I've got floss left in every single colour on this one, so I could fall asleep now. Stitching does make me feel very sleepy, guys. It just relaxes me. Whoops. Relaxes me a bit too much, if I'm honest. It's very addictive as well. But then I think all the crafts that I do are quite addictive. Okay. You can hear a nice aeroplane going over now. It's really cold, but the sun is trying to come out very slowly. There. So all my Christmas tree is now fully packed away. Done it last Sunday. I managed to actually put it in the shed, so it's out of the house. It's very sad, isn't it? After you put the tree away, it is sad, but I said to my daughter, you know, we have to put it away, because otherwise it won't be special when we get it out next year. She's like, Okay then. So it can start to make you feel really depressed looking at it after Christmas, I find. Right. Am I going to do this last stitch? Let's see in here, up here. If I can get my needle. This is where it becomes a bit tricky when you're down to your last little bit of floss and you got to try and maneuver, yay, the needle like so. Right, let's cast off from this and then do these last ones. Just this last section here. Got a tiny bit of floss here that I'm going to use. That should be enough for there, I reckon. Okay. How many minutes are we on now? 31. Okay. I think I'm going to have to do some serious editing here, guys, with this. Or else this is going to be like an hour-long video, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see an hour long of me stitching these last few stitches. Okay. There. It took me a long time to trust this way of starting a stitch because, oh, there we go, she says. It took me a long time to start trusting this way of stitching because I always feel like it's going to fall out, but it doesn't. There. Okay. Oh, this floss does not want to work with me today. There. Best things ever invented were needle threaders. There we go. Trying to use my needle, my finger even, to help guide the needle at the back. That's it. Towards the end of the stitching, you usually do have to be a bit more tougher with the needle. There we go. Last stitch, guys, last stitch. Yay! Can we have a cheer? Yeah! Off. So, hang on a second. Oh. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Let me get all in. There we go. That's what it looks like. Hang on, let me move you out. Actually, that's what it looks like before it's been washed with the stamp still on it. And now we're going to head off into the bathroom. And yeah, I thought I'd missed a stitch there. And then we will wash the cloth. Okay, where is the needle gone now? Where have I thrown it? Oh, there it is. Just want to push this through a bit. Okay. Okay, so gonna go off now and wash the stamp off. Okay, so just hang on a second. Okay guys, right, I'm in the bathroom now. So I've just put in some lukewarm water, not cold, not hot, just lukewarm, you know, warmish. Look at my poor hands, honestly. Okay, now we're going to put in some fairy washing up liquid, but only a little bit. We don't need a lot of this, guys. So I would just put in about a teaspoon, if that. Because most of it, my hands are stinging now. It's the eczema. I should have gloves on really, but never mind. Okay, so you can see it's all just swirling and bubbling nicely. And then we get our cloth. This is it. This is the dreaded bit. And then we just soak it like so. And make sure it's fully immersed in the water to get that stamp completely dissolved. Like so. And then I usually leave mine for quite some time, to be honest with you. I mean, you can see the ink coming off it now. I'm just going to put a little bit more water in just to top up the bowl a bit. So it's completely under. The cloth is completely submerged in the water, and I will just leave that now for about 2-3 hours just to see. I mean, most of the time you can get away with leaving it in there for half an hour. You'll see a difference because the print does dissolve pretty quickly. As you can see, look, it's starting to dissolve. You can see it does come off fairly quickly, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll leave it there and we'll see how it gets on. Okay, so I'll be back in a couple of hours, but for you guys it will be like minutes. Okay. Okay guys, right, the water, I just wanted to show you a quick colour of the water quickly. Look at it. Okay, so that's the water done, but I'm feeling like this needs a bit longer. So I'm going to change the water and put it in there for like another hour or so, just to, because it does have some stains on it, but then I think that might be me. I might have spilt something on it. I've had this one going for so long, although I can still see a bit of the print on it, you see, just ever so slightly. So I'm going to get some fresh water and put it in again, okay? So just hang on a second. It's in there again. I think I'm going to leave it in there for about another half hour or so and check it again. So it's already been in there for an hour, so we'll see what it comes out like then. Okay. Hi guys, right, I have no idea why my phone is doing this blinking thing that it's doing. I don't know, but you have to bear with me. So it's been soaked now for quite some time, so I'm going to just wrap it in a towel, dry it, and then we'll see what we've got at the end of it. But I can see it's coming out beautiful anyway. So just bear with me guys, and then I will show you how I leave it out to dry as well. But as you can see, the stamp is fully gone now. So there's no remnants of the ink at all, which is good. It's lovely. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay guys, right, here we go. So it has now been washed, and I rolled it in a towel just to get some of the excess water out. And yeah, as you can see, the stamp is fully gone now, so there's no remnants of it. And that's the end result. Hang on, let me see. There, that's a bit better. So that's the end result, okay? And I'm gonna do a second video on showing you how I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna put some backing board on the back of it, and maybe a bit of fabric around the edge just to dress it up a bit, and it's gonna go on the wall. But I think it's turned out wonderful, and I'm really happy with how it's come out, all the different colors. If I was being really picky, I could say that maybe we could have had some black going along the outline of the nose, just because it's such a fair shade of pink. But other than that, you know, I mean, it's a lot. It took me a long time, all these different colours, I tell you, but I'm glad it's come out fine. And yeah, as I said, I will do a second video once I've dressed it up on a bit of backing board and a bit of fabric. Okay, so take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and hit the little notification bell, which will notify you of my future video uploads. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and it's a bye from now from me, and look after yourselves. And most importantly, look after one another. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye.